Hi, welcome to this next video in my chakra series. Today is the color yellow for our third chakra, Manipura, City of Jewels. So let's get on our mat and get some fire going. So sitting nice and comfortably, taking Surya Mudra, second finger to the base of the thumb and the thumb pressed on top. Allow yourself to arrive on your mat. I am in a beautiful garden with a lovely red maple tree behind me. That fiery element drew me to this spot. So just taking some time to feel and connect to your breath. Imagining that beautiful 10-petalled yellow flower around the navel center, the area of our solar plexus and the place of our Manipura chakra. So let's take our time now and slowly open our eyes and begin to move. So coming onto your hands and knees, we're going to extend our right leg out behind us. We're going to lift it up, and then we're going to exhale and curl in and out. So Manipura is about our ability to take action. Once we have figured out what it is that we love in our second chakra, this is all about fire and heat. So leave that leg down. Let's go back into a child's pose. We do that by creating a strong core and using twists. So extend the left leg out, squeeze and extend. Beautiful. Release. So we're just going to tuck our toes underneath for a second, and we're going to push into our hands. Lift our knees just 1 inch off the floor. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and you're just hovering, and feel the weight of holding your body up. Your abdominals are having to do most of the work here. So just hold that. Breathe, feel the fire of the heat we're going to create in this area, and then start to lift your knees and roll into our first downward facing dog. So just start to extend one heel and then the other. Relax the head. Work on releasing tension in the legs as you spread your fingers and create that heat that we're going to build. So from here, let's start to walk ourselves forward to the front of our mat. And we're going to take a hand down twist. So bend your knees as much as you need. Right hand on the floor, right knee bends, left hand reaches up. Change sides, left hand down, left leg bends, right arm up. We'll just do that a couple more times. Inhale to land, exhale to twist. Lovely. All right, let's start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, pushing through the ground to rise. And let's take a little twist, side stretch. So holding on to the right hand, lean to the left. Get a hold of the left hand and lean to the right. Just do that one more time. So today is really about challenging yourself, taking yourself out of your comfort zone. Our body needs to be taken a little further than we might like to go, than the mind would like to go. So see if you can create that sense of a little bit more effort today as we move. We're going to stand at the front of the mat. We're going to lift our arms up into the air, and we're going to slowly dive down. We're going to step back into a plank position, and we're going to hold ourselves here. Good. So lift one leg off the floor and lower it. The other off the floor and lower. So just lifting and lowering, finding the strength, the determination to stay here for just one more lift each side. Pushing your back up towards the ceiling. Good. And then rising into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then exhale, melt your chest toward your thighs. All right, let's start to lift the right leg up into the air. And we're gonna bring it in and hold it. Lower the knee to the floor and pick it up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one. Hold it up. Try to land the foot down. Drop the back knee. Beautiful. And then come up. We're going to take this into a twist. So turn away to the right, turn your palms to the back wall, and then start to lift yourself up and lower yourself down. Rise and drop. Rise. Balance, strength, energy. That's what we need today. Good. Once you've come down, put your left hand on the floor, lift your right arm up, and then bring it under your back leg. Twist and lower. Let's just do one more. Lovely. Bring your hands down, step back into your plank, rise up into your downward dog. Take a breath in, exhale through the mouth. Bring your left leg into the air on your in-breath. As you exhale, bring it in. Hold it close to your left elbow. Touch down and lift. Touch down and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that fire. Feel that heat. And then land the foot down and drop the back knee. Coming on up. Turning yourself to the left. Palms open. Make sure you've got good balance. And then lift and lower. Rise and drop. That's it. Last one. Here we go. Down. So taking your hand to the floor, lifting the left arm up, reach and bring it under your leg. Pushing down on the earth to help twist and lift you. That's it. Last one. Lovely. Hand down, back into a plank. We're coming onto our forearms. So finding forearm plank. Supposed to be the best exercise you can do for the whole body, I have been told. That's it. Good. Last. Little roll forward and back on the toes, and then land in Sphinx. Ah. Gazing forward, pulling your elbows back towards your hip points, and then laying down on the floor. Hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Pull your shoulders back away. Try to zip yourself back up into your plank and back into downward facing dog. All right. Take a breath in. Exhale. Feeling like you're in your safe home place in downward dog, from where we can move and create and flow. So lift that right leg into the air. Bring the leg into your right elbow. Take it back up. Bring it to the left elbow. If this is not possible, left knee can stay down and you can do this. Hold that knee close and then land it. Coming into our high lunge. Arms up and down. Up and down. Last one. Good. From here, coming into a twist, so taking your left elbow over your right knee, drop the knee down and rise. So working into this twist by pushing the hands together and helping you to rotate. Last one, bring the hands down to the floor. We're gonna lift the back leg up. We're gonna hold it there, and then we're gonna slowly lift the arms. So warrior three. Strength, determination, drive, all the things we need, and then lift that knee up into the air. Sweep your right hand under your left knee and extend your left arm back. So find this twisted balancing pose. As you push down into the earth, feel your chest and your head reaching up. Breath in and out. In and out. Okay, let's return. So with poise and grace, coming out of it into our warrior three, bring your hands to the floor. Bring the knee in and back. In and back. In and back. And then we're going to bring the knee behind the right foot and sit down. So twisting around ourselves. So right knee moves to the left and your upper body to the right. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Longer breaths out will help you to draw in more fire, more heat, more detoxifying effort into your stomach and your small intestine, all the organs in your mid-region. Come to the front, cross the legs, try to lift the bottom up and down, lift and lower, lift and lower, and then bring the hands down, stepping back into our plank position. Good. And then lifting ourselves up, back to downward dog. Taking another breath in our home base, feeling that lift of our hips. Exhale. Every time we come here, feeling a little more open, lifting the left leg up now, bringing it to the left elbow. Take it back. Bring it to the right elbow. Take it back. Bring it in and hold it, and then land it. So finding your high lunge position, taking the arms up and lower, and up and down. Lift and come down. Taking that back arm around, over the knee, coming into a twist, holding it, gazing back at your left elbow, and if you wish, lifting and lowering the knee. Or just stay down or stay up, whatever feels right. Good. Last one. Lovely. Bring your hands down, lifting up into warrior three. So find that grace and poise of holding and lengthening from your head to your heel. That's it, lovely. And then start to lift yourself up. Lift the arms up into the air. Sweep the left hand under the right knee, right arm back. Find a point to focus, to balance, to feel strong, but calm. Steady breaths. You're doing amazing. This is how we transform our lives on our mats, and then we take that strength and determination off the mat into our day. So turning back into warrior three, and then finding the ground, bring the knee to the nose, and back, and in, and back. Beautiful. Now take that back knee behind the left foot and sit. Twisting around, holding the knee with the right hand as you rotate away to the left. Feeling that heat of transformation, the fire to get rid of what we don't need, to burn away what no longer serves us, to make space for what we need. Coming to the side, lifting up and rolling. So now we're going to try to stand. So take a moment, and then ready, lift up and come on up to stand. Okay, cross your feet the other way, hands in front, and then slowly come down and land. Well done. All right, so let's move on to some poses on the ground. So we're going to start with Navasana. So taking your hands behind your knees, lifting your legs up so they're parallel to the floor, and gazing at your toes. Lovely. So you might want to stay here. You may like to try to take your arms away. You may like to extend your legs out. Just see what's possible. We've got 3 more breaths. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Put your hands behind you. Extend the legs out. Bring them in and out. That's it. Now, if you wish to, you can do it without holding the floor. You can move your hands out and back. But we're all going to end up down here, guys. So lower back is on the floor. Shoulder blades are slightly off. Gaze at your toes. Try to breathe and hold. Feel that washboard of core strength supporting you. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Okay, hug the knees. Well done. All right, so hopefully you've got some heat and fire going on there. We're just going to do a couple little rolls. So holding the back of the legs, roll to sit and roll back. And sit and roll back. Massaging the whole spine. Good, and then coming down. So taking your left leg out, hugging your right knee in, and then changing. And changing. And changing. You want a little bit more challenge. Lift your head off the floor and keep doing this. You want a little bit more. Lift the leg straight and kick. So wait, I'm giving you lots of challenge options today because this is about fire, transformation, going beyond our comfort zone. So I hope You're doing that today. Last 2 and 1 and release. All right, let's finish with an oblique twist. So arms out to the sides, knees over the hips. Let's start to lower to one side. Bring the legs back up. Exhale, lower to the other side. So just flowing, feeling your abdominals supporting you to slowly lower and lift your legs from side to side. If you want to progress this exercise, extend the top leg straight. It just adds more weight. Lots of options to do what's going to challenge you today. And then we're going to stay and twist over to the side. So just let the legs land now. You can have your hand on your legs if that feels nice. Lovely breath into your ribs. And then soften your face and shoulders. Connecting to that fiery energy of Manipura. Lifting up and slowly lowering to the other side. Bring yourself back up and then slowly extend your legs out. Just place your hands on your belly, making a diamond shape around your navel center. You might feel the beating of the artery that pumps blood back up to your heart. Imagining that beautiful yellow sun. So supporting good digestion, our ability to have the acidity that we need to break down food, to absorb the nutrients from our food and release the waste. And emotionally, to be able to take focus, our energy, take action on the things that are important to us. Even if it's each day just writing down the 2 most important things you need to do and making sure you scratch those off before doing anything else. Steps towards our goal, no matter how small. All right, let's start to bring the knees into the chest. Lift the head, curl yourself into a little ball, holding onto your elbows if possible. And then extending your left arm, dropping your knees over to the right, and slowly pushing yourself back up. Coming back to where we started, Surya Mudra. Second finger in, thumb on top. Get nice and tall through your spine. And I'd like you to think about one thing, one action, something that maybe you picked up from the class today that you're going to do physically on your mat each day, or maybe something that you thought about that you would like to take action to do today that's really important for you, something you've been putting off. Or maybe if your chakra is a bit too overstimulated, it's about slowing down, taking some time for yourself. So think about what resonates with you and then open your eyes to this beautiful day full of possibility and opportunity. Gratitude to all of you for joining me today. Thank you so much. Hope to see you back on the mat for our next chakra video. And if you want to do the 1-hour version of this class, going to my website and you can see it there. Namaste.